Bill seeking to provide for the rotation of power among the 6 geopolitical zones in Nigeria did not get the backing of the Nigerian Senate. The bill suffered a setback after a majority of lawmakers kicked against it because they feel it has a tendency to contravene the provision of Nigeria's 1999 constitution as amended. National Assembly correspondent TJ Swadeoye reports.
Lawmakers are still proposing amendments to Nigeria's electoral laws to address some perceived discrepancies that occurred during party primary elections. The dust surrounding the controversy of party zoning is yet to settle as various party members are still aggrieved. At today's plenary session, Senator Abba Moro presents a bill for a fresh legislation to mandate the rotation of power among the 6 geopolitical zones in Nigeria. He says this legislation will address the controversy trailing the nomination of persons for elections in various offices, especially the office of the President of Nigeria.
Power rotation can be a veritable tool for our national integration, unity, inclusion, peace, and political stability.
However, his colleagues disagree with his position, arguing that such bill contravenes the provision of the 1999 Constitution.
And where the Constitution specifically has prescribed the requirement for emerging into each of the offices created by the Constitution, it may be very, very difficult for this Senate to, by way of legislation, upset that provision of the Constitution.
To deprive somebody of the right to run for office through a provision of a piece of legislation enacted by the National Assembly, which is contrary to the provision of the Constitution, will render that very act of the National Assembly null and void as it should be.
Our colleague, the sponsor of this bill, has not shown or referred to any section of the Constitution that he wants amended. He's looking for a law, not a constitutional amendment or alteration.
After much debate, Senator Abba Moro bows to pressure and superior arguments of his colleagues and withdraws the bill for further consultations. TJ Swadeoye, News, Abuja.